Welcome everybody to a brand spanking new episode of the PBnJ podcast.
What's up? That was so smooth.
Was it?
That took so much longer than I expected.
It did. What we're talking about, for everyone who's wondering, which is everyone, we hit the start broadcast button, and we all just sat there in anticipation. And it took a good 10-15 seconds longer than we thought it should.
Yeah.
So we were just like ready because I don't know if you noticed, but we're all together today.
Yeah, together again. Yeah. If you're checking out the video, the live stream, or the video after the fact, you'll see
which camera.
Yeah. Right.
That one. Or that one.
Or that. Yeah. We're high tech today, and by high tech I mean we have a phone thumbtacked to a wall.
Literally thumbtacked.
Literally thumbtacked. Yes.
But it works as an excellent HD camera.
Yeah,
it's working well.
I'm surprised got my camera on top of one of my many electronic components. That's happening as it's sand.
Yeah, you guys can't see any of that from the video's point of view, but
which is good.
Yes, but Brycey does have a nice little setup here, so
it works. It works well.
I got that dual monitor, which I'm very happy.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's talk about why.
You have a dual monitor, instead of a big ass TV.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Come on.
All right.
Let the people know.
So the other day I was playing on my VR, and before everyone immediately assumes, I did not hit the TV with my VR. My hand did not hit the TV. The controller did not hit the TV. However, the controller did hit a water bottle.
You can show our video viewers the water bottle because it's right there.
That's true. This is the water bottle. Except it was full of fucking water.
Yep.
And I smacked it because I was sending someone on a Russian space program. Which basically, in VR, when you're sitting in a chair, if someone else picks up the chair you're in, you're still in the chair, and they can like fling you around. And it's like the craziest roller coaster ride. And if you throw it really hard, you go fucking flying. And we call that the Russian space program.
Okay.
So I did that to someone, and I was like, Russian space program, ah! And I smacked the water bottle. It went flying into the corner of my TV. I didn't know until after I took the VR off, like 2-3 hours later. And then it was like,
I like that.
Why is there a line?
Chris just sits here sweating in a VR for like 7 hours at a time.
I mean, like 5.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah. Judgmental pricks. I'll fight both of you. One big one is gross.
So when you took your robot sex head helmet off,
I like it. It's good name.
what were you greeted with?
I was greeted with a bunch of fucking lines on my TV. I thought my graphics card was overheating or something. I was like, oh shit. And then I shut down the computer in like an emergency. I need to shut this down now.
Yep.
Shut it down. Shut it all down. And then the line stayed. And I was like, oh. And I looked at the corner and there was a crack in the TV. I was like, oh. So that's a 40-inch TV that I had for many years. It was good 4 or 5 years for that TV.
Yeah, but still stands. Poor TV.
Rest in peace. But I got 2 dank-ass monitors, and then I'm going to buy a 55-inch TV to replace the 40-inch. I'm going to mount that on the wall. Yeah. Where the camera is currently thumbtacked.
Are you going to use thumbtacks?
No.
It seems efficient.
I'm not going to use thumbtacks. I'm not going to use your fucking
it might work.
Velcro either.
Listen, if you properly use the Velcro, and I mean follow the instructions, it's great.
Sure. Yeah. Then I won't have you fucking help me. Because you're gonna just cut that corner.
Hey, I Velcroed a lot of stuff that day. Nothing else fell. Just the painting that I refused to go get a ladder for and try to like stretch Armstrong my way up there. You know.
I mean, in this house you can stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
We were just actually talking about that earlier. Bryce's house is super nice. Right, but I promise if you want to check it out in the video, it's not a trick. Like if I reach too high above me, that's a fan.
Yeah, that is a fan. But I've hit that fan multiple times with my head and my hands. The rotating part with my hands only.
We're gonna come over one day, right? And there's not gonna be a fan there anymore. What happened?
Don't worry about it.
I was using VR.
Look, like 90% of the best start with I was using VR. Fuck yeah. Fight me.
Well, I mean, we got a couple things we want to talk about today.
Stop rubbing your
phone went.
No.
It's under my crotch.
All right,
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Sure.
So, well, I mean,
If you're
honestly,
uncomfortable, hit us up at PBnJ podcast on
Yeah.
Facebook. Gmail. Let us know your discomfort over the fact that he has a junk warmer phone.
First of all,
Is that against the YouTube T's and C's?
Yeah, is that against the laws of nature?
I'm gonna be
Just
perfectly
accept-
honest. I set all that YouTube stuff up. I never once read the T's and C's thing. Should I have?
Shut up.
Nobody
You're
does.
supposed to tell them that.
I mean,
What?
yeah, of course you're supposed to.
YouTube's listening.
Hey, did you guys ever see that episode of South Park
Which one?
where they don't read the Apple terms and conditions and they get abducted and they get turned into a human centipede?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I didn't watch it.
You should.
Okay.
The human centipede or something.
Yeah.
One of them
And then
iPads.
Jesus.
They feed the first one and it powers the iPad that's attached to it, and the cord just goes in their ass. It's super high class. So,
Very highbrow.
mhm. But you'll notice that we're here together, like Bryce was saying before. It's thankfully our schedules are mashed up. Don't get too used to it. Sadly enough,
It's not gonna last too long, unfortunately.
no. But you know, eventually,
It'll last like 10 or 12 episodes at least.
something like that. Yeah.
Big mess.
Well, I mean, man, not hot. So this was an experience today, though, because as you'll notice, this isn't our. Well, you may not know. This isn't our normal PBnJ watchtower.
This is the new watchtower,
Yeah.
which also has to be my bedroom.
Stab this in the
Yeah.
Because I got a roommate and she's really nice and
Yeah.
I like her a lot. And she took over the podcast tower.
You almost had a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm not used to hearing myself again anymore. Like, it's freaking me out. It's been a while. It's been a while
Oh
since
god.
I heard myself
So this
in
was
my headphones. Yeah, that's for you.
Preach, my brother.
Headphones.
This was an effort to put together today, though, because we've never had this setup like this. Walking around, thumbtacking phones to the wall, testing audio.
I will say, there's not many tables in here, so that's like already an improvement.
Yes.
Yeah, it is easier. That's for sure.
Because we used to have like a 1,000 nightstands.
Yeah.
We just used to put fucking desks
Yeah.
and chairs, and
Five
the chairs would
chairs.
hold our stuff.
So
Now we're down to 3 chairs, 2 for sitting, and 1 for stuff, and then
Yeah.
my desk.
yeah, being here with the desk is a lot better. I mean, actually, if you guys like and share and tell people, hey, these 3 nerds are funny occasionally. The more views we get, we could maybe turn this into a thing one day. So, we love you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
Stuff us in your lunchbox already.
that sounds so wrong. So
We're PB&J. What do you want?
He's right.
I am. So
Man, I miss you guys.
I miss you too. I literally, because I'm a hermit, I live in my room or in VR.
Yep.
I fucking haven't seen these 2 in months. So like they're both in person. I'm all excited. I'm like, yay, my best friends are here. And then the whole time Patrick's just fucking looking at his phone. What a piece of shit.
that's where our notes are. I'm just looking at the notes.
Look, man, I don't give a shit about your excuses. Quality time. That's all I ask for.
Oh, okay.
No phones at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Eat your PB&J.
It's funny, that you say that, because like every household has rules, and this person handles this job, and like maybe you're the laundry person, and
Right.
you know what I'm talking
Dish and
about, right?
trash guy.
Yeah, so you're the dish and trash.
In this
guy.
house, my cat is responsible for everything, but she doesn't do it. She's such a lazy bitch.
Yeah, that could be a problem. So I mean, I tried to make it Chloe's job to mow the lawn. I'm like, you're 5, but that never worked. So
I wouldn't let that shit fly.
yeah, right. You got
5, you can push a blade. Go.
My son's got one more year.
One more year. Go do the dishes in the lawn.
That's funny.
And then your wife's like, now you can do other things in the house. And I'm like, no, I'm still the dish and lawn guy. I'm just teaching him so he can grow up and like take over the position. I'm training.
It makes perfect sense to me.
So,
anyway, the thing I was going to talk about was I started looking. I could never find socks, right? I could never find matching socks. And when I do, like one has a hole in it, and it's just a big fucking mess, right?
So you can never find matching socks, huh?
Right. So yeah, Bryce has on a white and a black sock.
I do.
Right? So I've decided, first of all, I think I want to like commit sock genocide. Right?
Okay, that's.
I want to get rid of every sock. Every sock in my house. Want to donate them or burn them, whatever.
Preferably donate.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
Tax deductible, bro.
I'm gonna write off all my socks next year.
Yeah.
Good job.
Just be like, I fed the homeless or something.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Bunch of socks. These
So,
socks.
Anyway, my wife mostly does laundry, right?
Yes.
So I go to her, I'm like, honey, why are we always missing socks? And she's like, I have no idea.
Same. Yeah.
And I'm not the one doing the laundry. I handle most other things. My wife also does those things if I'm working, so we kind of switch off stuff, right? But she primarily does laundry, mostly because I fucking hate it, right? If it was just up to me, I'd wash it and dry it, and it would sit in a pile.
Well, that's my thing. With laundry, I will wash all the laundry. I will dry all the laundry. I will not fold the laundry.
Yeah, fuck that. So,
especially if you use like the fucking dryer sheets,
uh-huh.
It makes it feel so weird on your hands. It's so gross. I can't. Like, I'm sorry, it's a texture thing, and I don't know if anyone else has this, but touching thin paper and after dryer sheet clothing, both of those just bug the hell out of me with my hands. Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't know.
I used to think that I was just going to hell because whenever I had to touch the Bible and it had that really thin paper, I was like, oh, this feels gross. And I was like, it's a sign.
You're so dumb.
I was like 8 and I thought that God was mad at me because I didn't like
So,
touch paper.
After a slightly intense conversation with my wife, where I'm convinced for some reason she's purposely throwing out a third of my socks, like to fuck with me or something.
That'd be the greatest long con prank of all time. Wouldn't that be so proud of your wife? And she just comes out and she made something with all the socks, like a collage. It's like a quilt of all the socks. It's like
the different colors make up like a giant middle finger in the middle.
Yeah,
that would be funny.
That'd be great.
I would remember the Sockamo.
You know she's gonna listen to this, honey. Don't you get any ideas?
So all the ideas will help.
So, but seriously though, where do the other socks go? Do they disintegrate? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know.
If it happens to everybody, then
haven't you seen the movie The Borrowers?
No, I guess.
You've never seen The Borrowers?
I don't think so.
I've never. Oh my God, The Borrowers is an adorable movie. And granted, I haven't watched it since I was small, so it could have not aged well at all. And if I watched it now, I'd probably tear it apart. But The Borrowers is an entire movie about a small, like tiny mouse-sized species of people who live in this old house's walls. And they don't steal things, they borrow things. Which is to say they steal fucking everything. So they like go into the house and they steal socks for clothes, or they'll steal sewing needles for weapons against mice, or things like that. So the borrowers are stealing all your socks, and it's keeping them warm. You can knock that off too, just like with the homeless.
Okay.
Hashtag tax write-offs.
So
You're welcome. This has been the financial advisor section of the PBnJ.
I have an idea.
Right.
Okay. Which I really can't take full credit for because I think I've heard this before. But I think I want to throw every single sock out in my house. Every fucking one.
Right.
Okay. And then I want to buy all of the same sock.
Right.
For everyone in the house. Except for Chloe, because her feet are still too small. So she gets her own socks. But Skylar and Shayna pretty much wear the same size socks. Right? So,
yeah.
And it would just bigger for me. So what they do is they get ankle socks, which will be like super short socks for me.
Right.
Right? And then everyone just wears the same socks. So this way there's never a fucking mismatch. There's never somebody takes somebody else's sock on accident. Because that
probably
probably
sock drawer
yes.
for the household.
Well,
Is there like a ritual? Do you have to have it like a barrel in the center of the house and everyone has to come for their socks?
well,
Come all
at the
you
end of the day, if you
all
don't turn in
socks.
yesterday's socks, you don't get sock replenishment the next day.
Not only do you not get sock replenishment, but the sock Gestapo might come over and like kidnap you and black
Yeah,
bag
that might
you. It's
happen.
old socks.
Mhm.
It's the black bag that they put over your head's made out of the old socks.
Like dirty old
Yeah.
socks.
Dirty old socks.
Mhm.
And then they take you away to an undisclosed location. Hashtag the backyard.
And beat you with
And-
sock stuff with socks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we just started the sock revolution. A sock revolution.
A socolution?
I'm down. I'm
Yeah.
down to do the same thing in my house.
So, but seriously, and then I think that once Chloe, gets older, right? Then we'll have a kids and an adults bin. But really, all the socks are still the same.
Why
Right?
would you
Yeah.
have two bins on?
Just so
It's a
that,
mental thing.
no, and also, kind of,
They think it's different, but it's not.
yeah.
So,
But also, so that, like, I'll evenly split, right? And then every week, you just wash all the socks and just take them and evenly split them between the two bins. There's no sorting necessary.
That's true.
You
That's
know?
efficient.
So, yeah, I think that would be the solution. And even if you're missing socks, like as time goes on,
Right?
you'll never really know.
Until you have like the extra sock.
Well, no, because you're not folding socks or nothing. It's just free
they
socks
just
in the
stay
bin.
there.
You just grab two. They're all the same. It
Well,
doesn't
then
matter.
eventually you have to split them in half, right? For the two bins?
Well, yeah, but when you come back out of the laundry, you just
Yeah.
And if you have an extra sock, just throw it in one of them. Maybe it doesn't matter, is what I'm saying. So, like, if this runs out, there's only one sock in here, I was like, oh, there must be an extra one in there. Ding. You know?
Fair enough.
So, I think that's the fucking solution to everyone's sock loss problems.
but what if you do that, works well for a while, and then all of a sudden, the sock is missing?
It won't matter. Because they're all the same sock. See, here's the problem with
That was my point too, but he's saying, oh, just grab them from the other bin then.
it doesn't matter.
He's saying
Right?
mentally, he's not paying attention to how many he's missing.
It doesn't matter anymore. The reason it doesn't matter anymore is
Because they're all the same. You never mismatch.
exactly.
So you just grab an extra
No,
one.
no,
out of
but
the
that's not the
cleaners.
problem. Like,
that is
my
the-
socks are not matching, but eventually I run out.
No, but on purpose, right? That's on purpose. Not on purpose. You can only find one white and one black sock.
So,
So, do you understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if he lost the white sock or lost the black sock. They're all the same fucking sock.
I did lose one of each. That's why I'm wearing one of each.
Do you see?
Because that's all I'm left with.
How the fuck you lose one of each?
No, you guys want to talk about sock problems?
I guess.
I don't know where any of my socks are anymore. They're in some
You
alternate.
just wear the same two socks every day?
No. No. I did a load of laundry though because this was the last like set, quote unquote. These were the last two socks that were in my drawer. I did a load of laundry, folded all the laundry. There was no socks in that load. I had no other loads of laundry. I'm like, where did all my fucking socks go? I think my cat has been finding my socks and is squirreling them away somewhere, and I don't know where.
Okay, so maybe that's what happens in my house too.
Because you do have cats.
I have 3 cats, 2 dogs. Maybe my dogs eat my socks and then shit them out outside.
Maybe.
Then what's stealing your socks?
Borrowers.
Borrowers. Yeah.
Maybe your kid eats the socks, shits them in his diaper.
I can't put anything past that fucker, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, right? Loves the socks.
That's why he's still allowed to live there, dude.
One more year though. One more year and he's getting behind that fucking lawnmower.
That's funny. Just get a lawn guy, man.
Yeah, he has a long guy. In a year.
Yeah. In a year I will. The same as Elijah. But he'll do it right.
Elijah Wood?
Oh my fucking god. Just
Just
end your life, please.
Good night, everybody.
Can you stand up like extra high?
No, you know I can't stand up extra high. I'm short. Wait. It's like
Yeah.
I stood up. Never mind. I don't know what you're talking about. So, let's move on.
I just have to say, I'm just going to take a moment to say,
Inside joke.
we have definitely gone way off the fucking rails.
You know what? What rails? Who said?
We never really had rails, but
Who
like,
said our
the moment
podcast?
we all got together, it was like, we put TNT on the rails that were there. We blew them up before we fucking started. We're like, all right, let's run this bitch into the ground.
You know what? As far as I'm concerned, PB&J is the future. So therefore,
we're just transcending.
yeah, we're not in a train. We're in like a fucking hover train. So there are no tracks. So fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Thank you.
I didn't know if you were going somewhere with that, but all right.
So there's something I want to talk about, and I forgot about it until right now.
Oh, what's that?
I forgot about it until I found it just now while I was looking.
No. That's what I'm saying. I was looking for something to talk about. But then I found this, I remembered reading parts of it. Do you guys know Steven Seagal came out with a novel?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, The Way of the Shadow Wolves, the Deep State, and the Hijacking of America.
Holy shit.
And the front cover is just him in like a fucking Western outfit. You see that? I'll show it to the camera in a second. This is what it looks like.
Fuck.
That's Steven Seagal in a Western outfit with fucking wolf eyes behind him. And
guy.
not only is it written as if every bad fan fiction writer ever got together and was like, what's the worst we can offer? All right, throw it into a book about Steven Seagal. And then he was just like, thank you, I'll pay for it. Like it's written so terribly. I want to read off some of the lines that I particularly love.
You know what's funny? When I don't really know why, but like my dad loved Steven Seagal back in the day. He called himself Tommy
Whose
Seagal.
dad? Whose dad did not love Steven Seagal? First of all,
My son, because I don't fucking love Steven Seagal.
My dad.
Well, no,
I don't know if
past.
he's into Steven Seagal.
It's
more of a
past that
Stephen
now.
King guy.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Ooh. Bison. Bison.
Oh shit.
So one of the lines from this novel is he's very famous throughout for being very redundant. So one of the things he said is, a pack of four-legged coyotes ran past John's vehicle. Which makes you wonder, are there just roving packs of three-legged coyotes? Like, why do you have to specify that there were four-legged coyotes? Does he think we don't know what a coyote is?
Can you do it in his voice, please?
Oh God, I haven't heard Steven Seagal talking about it. It's just like a whispery.
It's very intense. Yeah.
A pack of four-legged coyotes ran past my vehicle.
You gotta squint your eyes.
I'm gonna put an 8-ball in the sock and start beating people with it.
I'm also a cop.
Oh, he's actually, the main character in this is Native American. And oh my God, he does not understand anything about like any of it. It's absolutely insane. He says that the main character got powers by hanging with the ancients, and they like showed him the way. And so now he has some sort of powers.
Hold on.
And it allows him to see this conspiracy that basically is the Illuminati, but they're the shadow people. Like, that's how creative he gets. He's just really good. Another piece of
shit.
Another shit. John replied quickly, almost wishing he hadn't mentioned his dead grandfather. And I'm just like, all right. This is kind of, like, out of context, like, what the fuck? He replied quickly, he was like, I really wish I didn't talk about my dead granddad.
Yeah, right?
So, like, just reading that made me laugh, just not knowing the context. But,
I really wish I did.
there's just so many lines that are so great. Once John made a ghost move, evading the thrust. What the fuck is
Whoa.
Yeah,
What fucking novel is this?
this is a action novel. It has
Shades of Grey.
it's 222 pages, over 111 deaths throughout.
Damn.
So it's literally like a person dies every 2 pages, and it's just this guy going, killing people, and like, I'm on the trail for this conspiracy. And Fucking, he also says, here's another line that I just thought. DC John goes, DC, the land of the Redskins. That was Sunday's way of making a joke in a serious situation by bringing up the politically correct silliness over the name of that team. What the fuck? Who writes that? That makes no sense to me. Like, it was just one long-ass run-on sentence. And is absolutely just bullshit. A long wailing woman's scream came from the house. They knew something bad was happening or about to happen. That's implied by the woman screaming, my dude. Thank you. Wait. This is even better. This is my favorite, like, yeah. What's up, dude? This is my favorite, like, bit of, like, fucking redundancy. Okay. We got warrants. Federal warrants. Hold on. He waved some papers at John, indicating that he was holding the warrants in his hand. Was he high when he wrote this one?
Hold on, wait. What if he didn't think that those were the warrants and he was like, so where are they?
I know. Like, they're not going to know where the warrants are unless I tell them that he waved them in his hand as if to say, these are the warrants in question.
I mean, hold on. Unless he waved them in his hand and he was like, oh, I have to make sure they know it's the warrant, or they might think he's waving his balls. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's very possible. So this is.
I want to read this book now.
No, I do too, just because it's fucking ridiculous. And he does like a bunch of fucked up shit too. There's like a bunch of racist shit where, like,
not surprising.
There are terrorists in this book, and they are taking over like Washington D.C., Empire State Building, like all this crazy shit where they're taking over a bunch of places. And one Native American run casino where his mom happens to work, the Native American, leader, John, and they're all Muslim. They're all like, Afghani.
Because of course.
Okay. And there's a long, like, 2-page dedicated scene to him, like, pouring pig's blood all over all of his shit. And then there's just a bunch of one-liners like, I put pig's blood on my knife, I'm going to stab you with it. It's just, like, really painful and like, wow, dude.
So in that story is using pig's blood against a Muslim. Because I know that, it's against their faith and whatnot, but what I mean by is it like poison now?
Well, he compares it with vampires. I don't know if he knows what a Muslim is, because he does compare them to vampires, because at one point he talks about, he produced a crucifix he was wearing under his shirt. They treat these things like vampires treat them. So he literally thinks Muslims run on vampire rules. Maybe he just thought it was like the holy water.
Jesus Christ.
It's just like, it's so painful. Like,
this is so interesting.
Yeah, it's absolutely batshit insane. And
is there an audiobook version of this?
Oh my god, if there is, I would be so happy. If there's not, we should record one.
Yes.
I will. 110
You were so intent on that. I will.
So
record.
I think we found Steven Seagal. Yep, he's the Steven Seagal. The last line I want to whisper.
You want to whisper?
Well, I mean, I read the word whisper because it's in there. But the last line I want to just kind of read real quick, because I just thought this was great too. Alicia whispered, "I hope he didn't pick up on us and is now setting up for our arrival." She looked at John, hoping he could dismiss her fear. He did. Like, this novel is batshit insane. I really want to read it because I just got the synopsis, and the synopsis is insane already. And the excerpts I got were insane. So I just want to read the whole thing just so I could, like, have, like, fucking highlighters with different colors for different things that are wrong or ridiculous. Like, pinks for racist, greens for, like, unfactual. Yellows for, what the fuck do you mean, 4-legged coyotes? Where are the 3-legged? Where's the 2-legged, man? Are there packs of 2-legged? Are there human coyotes?
I think out of everything, that is the worst one, honestly. Things you could be written off as poor attempt at descriptive writing or whatever, right?
Really poor.
That is just pure stupidity.
It is.
He shouldn't be writing.
He shouldn't. He's
Four-legged coyotes.
A pack of 4-legged coyotes ran by the car. And then a fifth-legged tiger
more
came out.
dangerous because they're jealous.
They can't run as fast, though. They can't run by the car. They only
kind
have
of
2
hop.
legs.
They hop, actually.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. They're a mixture of a cop.
Native American cop.
Yeah.
I love that. This description of the book.
Mm-hmm.
It's written in the only language Seagal knows, that of a low-rent straight-to-DVD action flick.
That hurts.
They just roasted his ass in the opening line of that review. I'm like, God damn.
Now, I would like to go back a little bit to one of the things where you slightly criticized him getting his powers from, chilling with the dude bros.
Yeah, they never go into detail. No other Indians have these powers.
Hold on.
And it's like Deus Ex Machina bullshit.
Yeah. However, in a show that I watch, The Magicians, at one point, one of the people needs a magical, power-up.
Okay.
So they go and they see one of the demigods.
Ooh. Those are just lying around?
Who proceeds to jizz in a cup. And when she is ready for the
Power up? She just has
the
to
magic,
take a shot?
drinks it.
Okay. Well, that actually, funnily enough, that's magically sound for magic theory.
So,
if you research it, seeing
what I'm
has
saying
a
is,
bunch
though,
of
they
magic
just
in
went
it.
and chilled for a minute. The god was like, you know what, I do like you guys. Here, drink this when you're ready. Maybe Steven Seagal blew a demigod.
A Native American demigod?
Yeah.
All right.
There's things he sucked the wind's dick. You don't know.
It's not the least plausible thing in that book, I'm sure.
I'm sure. I'm just really I'm so happy that it exists. I think we should have a book club, and we should read that. And that's the only book club meeting we have to have. We can close down the PBnJ book club after that. We need that one fucking book club.
That's it. One is done.
I'm down. I'm down.
There is no audio book, by the way.
I'm not is there?
There is not.
We're gonna make an audio book.
We should.
Oh my god! The PBnJ podcast presents
Steven Seagal.
Shadows.
And is this supposed to be factual? Is it him or is this a pure fictional story?
Oh, it's pure fiction. It's not him. It's a character that's basically like a Mary Sue. Are you familiar with the term Mary Sue?
No.
Okay, a Mary Sue character online and in fan fiction is basically
Fiction.
Look, man, I hear myself. I'm not used to it anymore.
FD phony, Patrick.
FD phony. So I'm taking them off now. Fuck. So I don't know. In fan fiction, when an author obviously self-inserts themselves in their story, they make a character and it's just the best at everything. The origin of the story is basically there was a fan fiction writer who wrote a fan fiction about essentially herself. She even names it after herself.
Nice.
And it's Star Trek. And she is the youngest, most intelligent commander in the entire Starfleet's history.
Okay.
She never does wrong. Spock wants to kill her. I think she's 16. And Spock is down to
in 2 more years. I'll show her how to, command the ship. If you know what I mean.
But right now, I need her to have a jacket on so her back isn't exposed when she's in that dress. A little tiny jacket.
Yeah. Well, no. This isn't my daughter, so I don't care about other girls.
Shirt at least to the knees.
Or below.
Fingertip below the fingertip.
Hold on. My wife, real quick, just showed me this video the other day, and it's this girl in a pantsuit, and it's a loose pantsuit, and when she's standing together, she's like, "Do you guys like my dress? It's not a dress, it's a pantsuit."
I got you.
And then then she starts.
Yeah, I saw that. This is back in the Vine days. When Vine was alive and well.
Dude, apparently Vine is coming back.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. So apparently,
let's make it.
We can make vines.
Oh hell yeah!
7 seconds. We can blow out funny.
I can blow out lots of stuff.
You have to do motion. This is blow out funny.
We can blow out funny.
In sign language, this is blow out funny.
Okay.
Blow out funny.
Yeah. You okay, Jordan? If you start to sound like Steven Seagal, you're being very redundant.
I knew about funny.
In case you guys couldn't tell, me and Patrick spoke at the exact same time and said the exact same
Oh
thing.
man.
We're mind melded. We just need proximity.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
So I think we take a.
I think we need a break.
I think we take a break.
I think we need to like readjust and like recenter because
Honestly, little teaser for the next half. I think Jordan wants to talk about food.
Yes.
Okay.
food.
Bryce. Anything?
I might find something.
Yeah. Bryce. Bryce will look something up and it'll be good. And I have an issue with my buttholes. We'll talk about them.
Okay. Should we be concerned?
Nah, don't worry about it. We'll be back.
I'm not turning around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit long.
All right. So we shouldn't even talk into this anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
If you are chilling for the video, you can see us hang out and vape for a second.
Do 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 do. Hey, we are at the same time. Miss you guys.
Push the vocals on it.
Oh, that's bad. I think she left. I heard the door close. Oh, did she? Maybe.
I think she was shouting.
What was her?
So
shut the door anyway. Are we going out back? No, we're shutting the door.
No, we're shutting the door, and I'm just gonna get the bowl real quick. Get the lid real quick. What?
Do you have a trash?
Cereal, bruh.
Do you have a trashy trash?
Hey, let me see that. This video is brought to you not by Monster, but would be cool.
Hey, Monster. We can put you front and center.
Give me a solid.
When you get a PB&J with a side of Monster, just saying. Also, Mountain Dew, Patrick would literally like blow you if you gave him the opportunity.
He would do it anyway. He'd be like, you don't even need the sponsor.
You don't need a sponsor. I'm just saying, come by where he lives, and I'm sure he'll be like, all right, let's make this happen.
I'm pretty fan of that nonsense.
Me too, man.
Oh yeah, the thumbtack phone. It's literally, we're not joking when we say thumbtack.
It's literally.
There's 3 thumbtack phones. Yeah, put it on the Facebook. Just be like, our high-tech watchtower setup.
You can just rejoin that same chat real quick and show everybody. Oh, no, you can't.
No,
and you
you
can't take a picture of it.
Oh.
You can take a picture of it with his phone.
Okay.
I'll do that.
No, I meant
No.
Yeah.
There you go. So
Can't take a picture of that.
it's legit. Right there. There we go. I covered the
thing with the stuff.
The thing with the stuff, so we're good.
Y'all need to know about that.
So I told you SVP is my new manager, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
He's pretty chill.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Although I don't really have because I have a training class downstairs.
Yeah.
So the first few days I just like chilled, and now I just go hang out in the training room.
That's awesome.
Then I go take calls for something. He's cool. He's like, what you doing?
Yeah, he doesn't care. Yeah.
He's like, I'm like, what? He's like, turn your mind now.
Yeah.
He's like, and he's like, that Ron will say something.
He's chill as hell. Like, he's the one I bought the band from.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about you.
I didn't know you bought from him.
Yeah. BP is probably my favorite person in that whole building.
He seems like he
Not to my knowledge. He might. He's just a funny guy. He's just always like
He was telling me about board games.
He's been on board games. I've gone to his their board night, the board game night that they hold. It is so fucking funny, dude.
I wouldn't mind a board game night.
It'd be cool.
Oh, cool. Hey, are we gonna do something for
Our breaky break.
our breaky break since we're here and together? Hot and live and shit.
Bad and woozy. Cooking up dough with an oozing. My podcast mates are savage ruthless. We got gunners and runners down too.
And artillery cruisers.
And artillery cruisers of all artillery.
All artillery.
Raindrops
so
drop
slow, I
down.
named it eventually.
Aw, that's adorable. See,
Eventually?
I'm gonna kill you.
Eventually, I'm gonna fuck you.
No, but I love for all my big ships in Elite Dangerous, which that's the next VR experience I've been holding off on.
Hey, when I upgrade my PC, I'm gonna go VR.
For Elite Dangerous, it has native support
Listen,
in the game.
I have a
77
question.
version.
I
Yeah.
have a question. So you know how you can do remote play, right? So I remote play from my PC, which by the way, when I'm recording remotely, I'm gonna start doing that. So this way I can have, because my monitor's so big, like you could do it with one of your monitors on one side. But so that's why I can have PlayStation. And since my PlayStation's in the room, my controllers and stuff will just be connected to my PlayStation. Because you can still control your PlayStation from it.
Yeah.
Right? So I can have remote view open. But I'm curious, because once my PC's upgraded, I want to go VR for the computer. Honestly. Yeah.
You should.
And honestly, I want to get Elite Dangerous for the computer.
Yes.
Because for a couple reasons. One, I want to play with Bryce, and I don't want to make him rebuy it. Plus, since he's already kind of high up in the game, he could like protect me.
I could actually. If I rolled around in my bounty hunting
But
ship.
hold on, let me ask you a question. This is what I'm getting at. Can I use VR on the computer through remote play and play VR PS4 games?
Wait, what?
Yes. Well,
No.
not VR games, not PlayStation VR games.
Because that
Well,
works.
yes, I mean, because you can use your Oculus Rift as your monitor essentially
Yeah.
for your PlayStation or for your PC. So if you remote play, just make it.
I've played games on IMAX, like an IMAX screen in VR.
Yeah,
It's great.
What I'm saying though is could I
yeah. You
play,
remote play, make it full screen on your PC.
but could I play
connect your Rift?
PS4 VR game?
No,
No,
Is Bridge Commander only a PS4 game?
No.
Yeah. no, it's Steam.
it's on Steam.
It's on Steam.
I thought about
I
buying
like
it.
that VR. We're
friends
getting Bridge Commander.
Yeah, we'll get it.
You need to get.
It goes on sale a lot, actually, so that'd be perfect.
I am not going to be able to convince. I just bought
Can
two
your Mac?
guitars
Hold on.
and
Some
Surface-
four guitars.
Can his Mac? Can his Surface handle Steam games?
it's Steam games. Yeah, VR no.
Well, I don't know
I
if
don't
you
think
have
you
to
play
play
VR.
VR. Yeah, you can play it desktop.
Dude,
But it wouldn't be as cool.
can you see?
For
I don't
him,
care.
yeah.
Can you see if my Surface will run Elite Dangerous? I'll fucking buy it.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
I got the i5, the cheapest version of the Surface Pro 4 i5.
If it's an i5,
i5 should be fine.
what kind of graphics does it run?
Yeah, what integrated graphics is
I
that?
don't fucking know. Do you want to look at it? Can you tell that from the?
Not off the top of my head.
No, from like the properties on the. I have my tablet.
No, I know. But I'm
Please.
saying I don't know the specifications for Elite Dangerous off the top of my head.
This is such interesting content.
Well, we've got exactly
What is
two
it?
reviewers, so we're entertaining.
We had one for a little while, and then they left me.
The Surface Pro 4. No, that was me.
Surface
Yeah, it was me. I
Pro.
popped in to see through comments.
4.
Yeah, Surface Pro 4. It's the first i5 version you can buy.
It's not on. Can you play music? I want to listen to something. Okay.
I got gas actually. I got the shit.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah. That's why I watched it.
You're so.
Yeah.
You said you want to listen to music?
Yeah, can you put something on?
Oh, so you have the
Here,
i5
I'll
and not
open-
the Intel M.
I'll open Chrome. No, not the Intel M. I have the i5.
And then just
Here you go.
one of these.
Go nuts. And then the volume controls on that keyboard do work, so you can
Okay.
volume up and down.
Thank you. What song are we thinking of? What kind of music should I put on?
Mm-hmm.
What?
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 We said we don't know because we're trying to decide what music we're putting on. You didn't hear shit, apparently.
8 gig RAM? 8 gig RAM?
It's the first i5 that it has. I don't know.
256 gig SSD?
Yes.
Dude, it's got 250. It comes with an SSD in it, like a full size.
Yeah, it's an
That's
SSD.
actually really cool.
8 gig of RAM and an Intel Core i5. That's actually pretty badass.
Yeah.
You spent a lot of money on this.
No, I bought a refurb.
Nice.
It's 150 less.
That's still like $1,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go shit.
Okay.
It's amazing.
How many gonna run it?
I'm trying to see that right now.
It runs remote play like a fucking champ.
Yeah, but remote play is really.
Hey, we have one viewer again. Hello.
You.
No, it's not me.
Who that be?
I don't know. But welcome.
I'm on break right now.
Yeah, we're on break right now. This is special content.
Yeah.
So we'll be back with you in a moment.
I don't know. Intel HD graphics 620. Whatever that is.
620? It's integrated graphics. You might be able to do it in the lowest settings because as long as it doesn't have any other tabs open.
But the i5 should be able to handle some of the.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The i5 should be able to handle the game by itself if it's on lower settings. And then he would be able to play. He just can't have a bunch of shit open in the back.
The i7 version has Intel Iris Plus graphics 640.
Intel Iris Plus graphics.
I don't know what that means. DMP chip.
God, the music in these games are great. So I've been playing Persona 3 on my PSP. That's why the PSP is actually out right now. Because Persona 3 was a PlayStation 2 game. It became available for download on PS3. And then for the PlayStation, the PSP, they came out with a portable version. It's fantastic.
In this video, I'll be benchmarking 6 pop.
$60 to $90 FPS in Counter-Strike.
Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, Counter-Strike's not a very intensive game, but that's one of the reasons why Counter-Strike is so popular. Because you could have a piece of shit machine and you'd be able to run that
Rocket
shit.
League,
Rocket League's really good.
40 plus.
That's not bad. Does it have Elite Dangerous as one of the examples?
Rocket League, Dota 2, Skyrim, Heroes of the Storm, Shadow of Mordor.
Skyrim's the one that I would say would probably be the best benchmark. Just because it loads so much at once, you know? And Elite Dangerous isn't super graphically demanding.
Yeah, but it's big though. Oh, 50 FPS?
50 FPS on
50 to
Skyrim?
60?
I'm going to go ahead and say you can probably handle Elite Dangerous.
As you can see, I ran it at 1440 by 900 with all graphical settings turned to low, except for textures turned to medium.
Yeah, on low settings.
Surface Pro 4 averaged between 50 and 60.
But 50, even with everything on low, 50
It's good. He could probably turn some of the graphic stuff on
Yeah,
and get a solid 30, 35, which isn't not bad.
yeah. And I mean, you're flying around in a ship. The main graphical thing you're looking at is your fucking cockpit. Let's be real.
Heroes of the Storm is another fantastic moment. Many would say it's
You're a fantastic Nova.
Got him.
We are almost back to being live. We're waiting for Jordan to come back, all two of you. So please be patient with
It's
us.
probably Jordan.
Maybe.
No.
Do we have a? Let's bring the chat up to see if they're saying stuff to
It's
us.
right here.
We're already streaming now. So now, if you decide to talk at us, we will be able to see your talking because we actually have it up. So we're good. So hello. So we'll be back live here in a moment. Once our sound engineer decides that
He's done.
He's done doing his business.
Yeah.
So when we come back, how are we gonna come back? How do we want to come back? Should I find another thing?
Well, we got the it's a slight butthole rant.
Right.
Really about medical science, and I feel that they focus on things, and they should take breaks and maybe focus on other things. Sometimes.
This is I'm fucking around break.
Yeah. And then we've got Jordan's food. He hasn't talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So you can or can't, doesn't matter. I'm sure we got enough to go a little bit.
Maybe. I'll try and find something just in case. When you first started hitting that, it sounded like biting into an apple, like the
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the crackle was perfect for it. That's amazing.
What up?
I hear hands being washed, which is good. I was afraid I was gonna have to put up one of those signs. What?
Hello. Kind of echoing. Nice to see.
So your name?
What?
My bed's always made.
It's not
talking
one here.
about.
I was reading. There's a guy on Reddit that said that he was using the Surface Pro 4 with the i5 and 4 gig RAM and had to run it on low setting.
Yeah.
Okay. And the echo will go away here in a bit. I think, or maybe not.
Who's watching?
Trisha and Shanae.
Oh, hey.
Shayna.
Shanae.
I
Shanae.
don't know how to say it.
I was giving her a nickname.
Let's go, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's Shayna. You said it like a million times to me.
I don't know why it's echoey. You think it's because this and this?
I think that's exactly why.
Probably.
Especially because they're probably uploading at different rates because that's on Wi-Fi and this is on direct lining. So this might be coming up faster and that's like slightly delayed. So we get like a
Maybe.
whoops. That's why we have the high quality audio version available for downloads at iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean.com.
Yeah. So
PBnJ Podcast.
it sounds very Linkin Parky.
Oh,
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we were listening to music.
I told you that.
Come on, guy.
It has a lot of stuff. Like they have, it's mainly like a weird kind of funk. It's fantastic. It's
You ready?
top tier. I am ready. Are you ready? What are we gonna bring in on? We're gonna bring in on Jordan's?
Yeah.
Food? Okay.
Yeah.
So we can close this out now. Oh, I have the controls.
Here, let me go.
Don't tell me to open my mouth. I'll fucking do what I want.
This bitch.
Yes, the bed is made. I made the bed. I know, it's been a while.
It's not
It's
me.
been a while since I said I'm sorry for not making my
Which one says?
bed. What?
Which one said?
Which one's?
You want fucking what? You son of a bitch.
Oh. All right.
I'm gonna have to turn off this camera in a second. There's gonna be an unfortunate accident.
Some bloodshed.
Nah, bro. The bed's made. I can't get blood on that. Then it won't be made for another month. So I'll wash it and then just put the shit on it and never make it. And the people want the bed made.
You're gonna bring us back as your episode.
Oh, okay. So just tell me when, Daddy. Point at me. Welcome back from another fantastic break. I love how you waited until we started recording to open up fucking Dew.
I did wait. Brought to you not by Mountain Dew, but we
Fucking rude, dude.
Mountain Dew, please. We're ready.
Yeah, we're definitely put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. Fuck the water boy. We want the Dew boy.
Yeah, right.
Do the Dew.
So, welcome back.
Welcome back. I'm speaking of food and food products and opening fucking cans when we're recording. You were talking about food, Jordan. You want to talk about food? I want to hear what you have to say about food. Because I'm a little bit
He
of a
always
foodie.
talks about food.
Specifically, we're a food podcast. I mean,
I thought so.
Oh, are we? We're a food podcast?
Yeah.
PB&J, peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah. Did
That's
you see
food.
my socks? Come on.
Oh, Jordan has on like
they didn't see my
thigh
socks.
high PB&J.
Not thigh high, but
They,
peanut butter. I don't know if they can see it.
I don't know.
They can. As long as it's that game song. Yeah. We're gonna post a better picture of Sunday. Come on down to the monster truck rally where you can see peanut butter and jelly sauce. Tickets for the whole scene, but you only need to. That was the voice you did.
That was great.
Thank you.
Good job. Yes.
Now my secret's out. I used to be the announcer guy. Sunday, monster jam.
So.
Tell me about
Did you go to Monster Jam?
No,
Oh.
I'm not redneck. I'm not you.
Damn.
I would like to go to Monster Jam.
I think
think
yeah,
awesome.
I think you're right.
You think they'd let me drive one of the trucks?
No, absolutely not. You'll
He
break
might let you sit in one of the cars. So
You'll break the fucking key.
He will break the fucking key.
Yeah. I hate you guys.
So no, we're gonna move on to the food in a second, but we gotta focus on this.
Focus on what?
So Patrick has one of those switchblade keys from the Volkswagen where you push the button, it's like shink, and he has threatened us several times with it as if it were a knife. And hooked.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you assholes need to be put check.
Okay. Well, I think Karma put your ass in check. What happened to your keys, man?
Well, I hit the button.
I was in VR.
Right. Oh shit! I'm not you, Mr. TV guy.
The cable.
I hit the button, and away flew the key.
It shot out like a fucking cannon.
It did. So in the key, there's a tiny little. I hate you so much. There's a tiny little pin, right? The fucking pin somehow slipped out. I don't know. Shoddy ass engineering, Volkswagen. Like what the fuck?
German engineering.
Is this German engineering?
So now,
Ja, das ist gut.
like
Very
any,
good. Volkswagen. Please sponsor us. Yeah, Volkswagen.
if you sponsor us, can I please get a new key? Just like,
Because they wanted to charge you how much for the new key?
dude, they're expensive. The ones directly from Volkswagen are like $400.
Fucking insane.
My ass. That's
Well, because they want to. It's a brand new key, and then they want to cut the new key, and they don't cut it with a machine. It's probably a laser and fucking nonsense.
Okay, all I gotta say is it takes $4 for me to cut a key at Walmart for like a regular key. How much different is the technology that it's an additional $396 to cut a fucking key?
I mean,
The electronics in it are like 50 cents and some child labor.
apparently very.
Very expensive. Very nice. The markup's insane.
So I opted to not do that. I slide my key in, and then I take the other side of the key, and I insert it onto the nub.
Slide to the left.
And
Slide to the right.
And then I turn my car.
Crisscross. Everybody turn the knob. Turn.
Oh, we're so stupid. So it is horrible. It's your fault. Mostly.
90% Jordan's fault.
90%.
Blame the sound engineer for the sound.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take that out.
Sounds good.
I'll take that out.
So anyway, the key's right there. Actually, it's too far. I show it.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's way too far. It's way too far.
No.
He's going farther than any man has gone before. Please don't launch it though at my brand new fucking monitors. It's
I just noticed it.
yeah, it has a little slot for it.
So here's my key.
Rest
And
in
here's the
peace.
rest of my key. And I just, insert it in.
Rest in keys.
Rest in keys.
Rest in keys.
So I was gonna buy a new one, and I decided not to. Just gonna wait for this one to break.
Or just buy a new car.
You know what?
Hold on.
I can almost guarantee. Is that this?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Need new cables, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe there's like some sort of interference.
I don't know.
If you guys can't hear that, then we just sound crazy.
Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Paranormal activity. So if you get a new car, they'll probably cut you an extra key at a discount, like right away. They're like, yeah, you buy this car.
Oh, and then I have a new.
Then you have a new key that you can back
So
up.
then 3.5, 4 years later, when you break
When I
that
break
first
When you
one,
launch that one into space,
you have another one.
Dude, I was freaked out too because I was like, "Oh shit, where's my key?" And then now I have to like put it in my pocket, and I've learned put it in the little pocket.
yeah.
And now I know
That's where I keep
this
my
was designed specifically for this.
Which the little pocket's supposed to be the change pocket. I don't know anyone who uses it for change. Because it's a pain in the ass to get change out of that pocket. Like it's a poorly designed change pocket.
I know
That's the
it
big
would be a
problem.
pain in the ass to get change
I
out of
use it
that
for two
pocket,
things.
so I put it in there on purpose because I knew it would be hard to get out, and I don't want to lose the key. It's fucking scary. I don't have a spare, so I'd be screwed.
That's when you need to get a carabiner, my guy.
But I also use it for lighters.
A pick and a chap.
Chapstick and a guitar pick.
Huh? Never know when you'll have to fucking play guitar.
Or after you get the guitar playing, and the ladies are like, oh my god, get the chapstick for the lips so that way you're ready.
Oh, I see.
And then when you're done and I leave, I just leave the pick on the dresser.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
That's the calling card.
You're so much cooler than I thought you were.
Your wife has so many picks.
So,
At least 2.
She's just really tired of you leaving these fucking picks on the dresser. Whenever you leave it, get out.
right? It's the same tick. She just keeps throwing it back at him. Like,
And it's
stop fucking leaving this here.
You earned it, girl.
You just reuse. Oh, Jesus.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's what I taught in elementary school.
My dude.
That's
My dude.
Then
Yeah.
planet.
He's a hero.
Yeah.
Can't shut me up.
No,
You can't stop this train.
Talk about your food thing.
Oh shit, that's right. We have
That's what we were doing.
food.
So, specifically, I wanted to talk about how you guys feel about flea market food.
All right, when you say flea market food, are you saying at the flea market they have, like the flea market itself has like a stand, like a concession stand? Or are you saying like there are stalls that are selling like farmer's market, like oranges and grapes and apples and maybe barbecue chicken?
So groceries or snacks?
Not snacks, like actual food. Not
Okay.
like the fruits and vegetable stuff, because obviously we know they have like peppers and
Right.
potatoes and shit. No, but like actual food.
Corn dogs. Corn dogs are God's gift to the earth.
Yes.
Okay.
Funnel cakes.
Wait, flea market sell funnel cakes?
Some of them do.
Some of them.
Is it just
I
like
think the
fair?
word does.
It's just like, hey,
It depends on where you go.
Okay.
I
Honestly.
might be wrong.
It might be the flea markets that are exclusively on fairgrounds. And there's like some sort of law that you have to sell funnel cakes on fairgrounds. Otherwise, you're fake news.
What else? Beer. Oh,
Beer and
dude,
pizza.
you go to the yeah. I don't know about the pizza. I would go
Well,
corn
it's
dog.
Second tier pizza.
I'm glad you brought that up specifically.
Corn dog way over pizza anytime. But
Yeah.
the beer, you get this big ass fucking cup of like ridiculously cold Bud Light or something, and
The
it's
coldest beer you'll ever drink.
it's so amazing.
Yeah.
It's like
That
that
sounds nice.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it.
So why are you happy I specifically brought that up?
Because the other day
Uh-huh.
we were hungry. It was
Mhm.
getting close to dinner time.
Did you
And
grab Snickers?
wife is
Not sponsored
I
by
wish.
Snickers.
Snickers. Stop. What is Snickers? What is? Hold on, Brad.
That was a mispronunciation of Snickers because I heard myself. No,
Bryce,
take this racist shit out.
what is Snickers? Why would you say that?
It was a mispronunciation of
Oh my
Snickers. I
God.
heard myself in my
I
ears.
wish we could name the show that.
Don't.
We are not naming the show that. I'm about ready to pull out my MIB fucking make you fuckers forget everything.
Oh,
Fuck you
shit.
guys.
Anyway,
That's what-
continue.
Anyway.
The headphones are off, so I don't say
It
that
was-
again. Snickers.
Look how mad he is. Bro.
I'm legitimately upset.
He's so mad.
I'm mad. Mad AF. FD phone
Mad
bitch.
The world knows you love it. It's fine.
Oh man. That was great.
That can't be me. That has
I
to
don't
be
know.
Jordan.
And it must be Georgia.
I don't know.
Hashtag blame Jordan.
Anyway.
we already do that anyway.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I didn't do that.
Anyway.
Alright, so yeah, so it's getting close to dinner time.
Right.
And wife is pregnant, she's not feeling too good. So she's like, oh, let's just order pizza because I really want a calzone. I'm like, all right.
Calzones are cool.
I'm working and it was really busy that night. So I was like, all right, well, I don't have time right now to figure out who has calzones around us. So find one online, just order them, whatever. The only place that had calzones around us
What's the flea market?
was a flea market. And it was like 7:30. Our flea market closes at 6. But they were still open.
And they do delivery?
They deliver.
Okay.
And I found that fucking weird.
I don't know.
What flea market pizza place?
The one that's by your house. That's the weird. That's the only one. But you know what? It makes sense. They probably get some sort of special discount if they take care of concessions at the flea market, right? So they get a discount on like overhead, and then they can just stay open and do the deliveries for everything else. They probably don't have like a pickup service during that time. But like,
I just find it weird that it's a flea market joint.
well, how was it though?
It was decent.
It was
It wasn't
decent.
that bad.
All right.
But it was sketch as fuck. I didn't know if I wanted to eat it like right then and there.
Yeah.
I thought
I mean, it came from a flea market. 90% of things from a flea market is like
food poisoning.
scams.
Yeah.
It's fake news. It's a myth.
That's true.
They're just like, hey, we've got legitimate iPhone chargers, and then they have like someone drew on with a Sharpie a little apple. They're like, yeah, it's for iPhone. Just plug in your shit in. Fuck off.
It's the wrong plug.
Yeah.
No, it'll fit. Don't worry about it. We promise.
It's $1.65. You can't go wrong for $1.65.
It works true. It'll last you.
Even if I know it's the wrong one, just because it's only $1.65,
I'll take 3.
please.
That's why you buy chargers at the gas station.
So I have one in each room.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I don't know. I found it weird that they delivered and they were a flea market.
That is
Why don't you just keep it in your pocket?
So my wife is at home right
texting
now
at the dinner
and
table.
just asks for the computer password. Instead of just going to her profile, which is fine. But I just realized the internet is not plugged into the computer. It is currently plugged into my PS4.
Oh, good job.
So go grab the
So
cable.
why don't you tell her right now because she's listening?
Not the password, but the cable.
The password is no. No. I already sent her that.
Unplug it from the back of the
The
Nintendo
Ethernet
PlayStation.
cable. And plug it into the back. This is great fucking content. What are we talking about right now?
It's your fault.
It is. It is. I'm sorry.
Hashtag blame Patrick.
Always
it's
Jordan.
fault.
Yeah, it is always Jordan.
No, it's your fucking
But that
fault.
one was you.
Okay. And the next one is Jordan also.
Yeah.
And that last one was Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And you.
We got our laptop. Oh.
Congratulations.
just like my wife. It doesn't work. Let me go find something else. All you have to do is unplug it and then plug it into the thing. But now, let me leave the room. I'm going to find a completely different device
Leave the
and I'm
room.
going to use that.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
I love you, Shane. I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus.
It's Shanae.
So, I love you, Shanae. Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway.
So, I mean, I personally would always pick corn dog.
Well, they didn't deliver corn dogs.
No,
Yeah.
they should have.
They Why is...
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
That's not.
Is this our $4 million idea? The PBnJ podcast corn dog delivery service.
Email it to yourself so they know that we came up with it.
It's
Now.
time stamped.
It's like,
Good luck, motherfuckers.
Looked at each other and at the same moment realized they were
Why
like,
don't they deliver? It's the perfect food.
it really is.
it is.
The reason why they don't deliver corn dogs is you can get fucking boxes of corn dogs for like $2 in your freezer and have them always.
No, but those aren't as good. We'll deliver those big ass fucking just then dipped corn dogs.
Okay. What's
It's
gonna be
like
the
not
is it gonna be
quite
like
football.
Nathan's hot dog?
I'll probably 1,800 hot. What? Oh, 1,800 hot odds for corn dogs? Don't you steal our idea?
The reason why we're distracted is because we're looking at our chat and someone posted up 1-800-HOT-PODS in response to our
Hey, Chris.
$1 million
We know
ideas.
We
Yeah,
know
Chris. It was, I know.
He's a badass elevator guy.
Yeah, he was on our show. He has his own head.
Yeah.
In case you guys don't know, I collect heads. Chris is a human being. He has a head.
Oh, Jesus.
The two-legged, two-armed, one-headed man posted on our YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even know what we were talking
You know
about.
what? I think that you're done with trying to talk about.
Food's delicious, thank you. On the calzone. I was really hoping for a better review of the calzone. Like, just like showing in detail with the dough.
I didn't eat that. She gets this shit with like mushrooms and some other bullshit in it. It's disgusting.
Sounds delicious, actually.
No, I don't do mushrooms.
Yeah, no, mushrooms are gross. Everybody
I love
loves
mushrooms.
Do you?
No.
Yeah,
Then you're not everybody.
I'm not.
Sorry.
I'm somebody.
I don't like it.
Dude, I like calzones. We just made strombolis the other night. It was amazing.
Strombolis are good.
Yeah. We each made our own. There was a lot.
Stromboli.
Ate stromboli the next day also.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, pizza products, yay.
The only thing about like food like that, like, you know, county fair food or flea market food, I always feel like I'm gonna get sick and just be spending the rest of my day in my toilet. It's just gonna evacuate.
Usually that's how it is, but like if it's at a fair, I'm okay with it. Because I'll get like the bacon cheeseburger that instead of bread,
You're like, oh, forgot this later.
glazed donuts,
Yes.
you know, or the deep fried Oreos,
Deep
or the
fried,
world's largest funnel cake.
deep fried Snickers. To specify.
Snickers. Snickers.
It's okay. Your name's not, been tarnished or anything. You're fine.
Brucey Bruce.
Okay.
Bruce. So,
It's Frank, actually.
anyway, we're going to move on.
Anyone
I
who's
think.
ever talked to me on the phone. Hey, Frank! Fuck off! I legitimately want to throw those people. I get Frank more often than I get my real name. I'll say, yeah, my name is Bryce.
Close.
My name is Bryce. Hey, Frank, how's it going? I'm like, fucking, who's Frank? No one in this conversation is named Frank. You're not named Frank, and I'm not named Frank. So who the fuck are you talking to?
You know what you should do in that case? Instead of just accepting it or correcting them, you should say, oh, is there somebody else on the line with us?
And then just sit there. That's pretty good.
That
I
is
might do
awesome.
that.
That's
I might
a good
do
idea.
that.
And they'll be like, what? It'll be funny.
Paranormal, it would be.
So, I mean, really, I guess, since I don't think Bryce Googled anything new and we completely destroyed.
Well, that was I was trying to set up your thing, actually, with the whole going out the other end, blowing out your bubble.
Well, thank you for that. I missed it completely.
I know.
was reading.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the Segway master, and you guys just missed your ride.
That's true. They do Segway tours along 192, which I
They do. It's ridiculous.
Hilarious.
It's absolutely
like,
hilarious.
wow, you're gay.
No, what I love about it is
Okay.
the only people who would do that are some fucking stupid ass tourists who actually think there's something worth touring it in Kissimmee on a
Is there
Segway.
anything to see?
There's broken content and broken dreams, my guy. That's it.
There's Old Town. There's a Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
That's not what you
There's a McDonald's.
There's some billboards for Disney. Like, I don't know what you want. It's Kissimmee. It's a shithole.
So then, what are they touring?
I just listed it.
That's what we're saying. Is like the tourists are dumb, and they go to Kissimmee. They'll stay in Kissimmee because they want to stay and go to Disney. But Disney area is expensive, so if you go into Kissimmee, you can stay in the Motel 8 for like $30 a night.
Well,
And
yeah.
there's usually like a tram or some shit that has somehow been put together with duct tape and like plumbing parts.
Well, yeah, I was going to say by tram you mean stinky old bus.
Stinky old bus that is somehow still running
Yeah.
by the grace of God. They
Mickey
get it
Mouse.
by the corner priest, the crazy guy who thinks the world's gonna
It's the
end.
Dollar Tree Resort area.
Yeah,
That's
it's the Dollar Tree Resort area. That's it.
Is there a crazy end of the world guy over there?
Yeah,
Is that part of the tour?
Probably. You gotta go past
you have to go past him, and he's got the sign the end is near. So that's like, yeah.
Oh,
Welcome to Kissimmee, bro.
We need to go and talk to him.
Kissemmee's like every bad part of New York and none of the good parts.
That's a really
Oh, Jesus. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's fun.
that's
the fucking truth. Wow.
And you live there.
I do. I'm the best.
and you know what? Medieval Times is in Kissimmee though. So I think
It's
it's
in front of a Walmart, and they just.
It is. It's right by the Walmart. It's hilarious. You can walk to the Walmart from medieval times.
Is this the Walmart you're in all the time?
No, fuck that Walmart.
Oh yeah.
That
Is that
Walmart-
like tourist Walmart?
Yes.
So it is, but it's like 50-50. I go to the Walmart that's like
50-50.
So I go to the Walmart that is literally right on like Poinciana Boulevard in 535. So it's like 95% Brazilian and 5% locals. That one's like 50-50. And man, I can't stand locals.
No,
I hate the tourists, but I'd rather be around tourists.
Yeah.
Really?
And they also have nothing. Like they never have what you need. And it pisses me off.
Well, the reason why you want to be around tourists, one, they keep their stock fresh because they have to sell it to a bunch of fucking randos who have nothing.
Yep.
Right? Two, fucking tourists aren't like dead inside. They're there for a reason. So they're very like, I'm gonna get the thing and I'm not gonna get in anyone's way, I'm not gonna piss anyone off. And whatever. Locals who live in Kissimmee, they're all like broken-hearted, like we once dreamt that we were gonna be astronauts and then we realized we would never touch the stars. And now we're stuck in Florida, the farthest place from the stars. In fact, probably hell on earth. Let's go to Walmart.
Yes. Let's go to Walmart.
Those are the people who show up at the local Walmart, and they're kind of much to deal with sometimes. They're just like, I can't.
Yeah. And they
You're too
also
sad.
never turn the AC on.
Yeah.
Really?
That one.
They just assume since, it's all locals, they're just like, fuck it, you're used to it.
Now, do you think that they overprice stuff in that Walmart on purpose?
Yes.
Like the gas station by the
Yeah. They'll have like end caps.
By Disney, yeah.
Mhm.
It's like their gas is like $4.57.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
I hate gas prices.
I hate Kissimmee. And then Lauren's over there. I live in Kissimmee.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Fuck my life.
He's just like, I can give her all this.
Bryce lives in Stamford. We're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our dreams are broken.
We're
No,
moving on
right.
up.
Yeah.
So
So talk about your fucking thing already.
Yeah. Blowing out the bottles. Great segue.
So yesterday, right? I'm hanging out on the back porch, actually with Chris and Trish and my wife, and me and Chris are being stupid, like trying to hit a ball back and forth. But I had slow eye at the time, so it was difficult.
Understandable.
Trying to roll an ollie over a Mountain Dew box.
Yeah. You're gonna just roll into it though. You're like, fucking hot.
True story. We did try.
Proud of you for trying.
So anyway, for some reason the topic came up of somebody they know who has colon cancer, and that's sad, right?
That's very sad.
And I was like, oh man.
That's like not very. Well, it's treatable, but
No,
it's not like surgery-wise. There's not a lot of
listen,
options.
here's some of the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, is you end up with like a bag and
Yeah,
stuff,
the bag coming out of the side, and then
and that's where your poo and stuff ends up, right?
Yeah.
So then I kind of have a big gripe with the fact that it's 2018 and we can't replace buttholes. This is
you know what? That's true. In 2018, it's the year of eating ass. We eat ass now. It's 2018, but we
Seriously.
can't fix ass. Like, why are we so fixated on eating that ass and we're not going to
I
fix it?
tried to get.
Take care of
I
it.
knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Take care of it. That's all I'm saying. Come on,
It really doesn't make any sense. So it's like, let's say, for example, it has something to do with your intestines. Maybe not just your, ass eye.
The sphincter.
Yeah, the sphincter, right?
That's a medical term. Ass eye is the fucking Urban Dictionary term for Jesus. And it's not even the right one because it's supposed to be brown eye for that. But you went full blown like it's an ass eye. It stares at me.
I was looking for brown eye and I just couldn't find it. Wait,
Brown
what?
eye, nothing. Ass eye. Ass eye. It's the only way. Can't I get you?
That's what.
Jesus.
Everybody goes looking for the.
Never looked for the ass eye? I stared deep in the ass eye. It stared back.
Anyway,
Jesus.
but like, let's say it's your intestines or something, right? It doesn't
We
make
should
sense
just
to
never
me.
release this episode. This is on the behind the scenes blacklist. We're famous, and we're just like, you want some crazy shit? Here you go.
Jesus.
This episode's name is Ass Eye now, by the way.
It is, yeah.
100% Ass Eye.
So,
404 Ass Eye.
ass eyes together again. The fact of the matter is that we can make and build. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even know.
We can make an artificial heart. We actually have a working
Ass eye.
artificial heart that pumps blood, and it's made out of mesh and synthetic materials, but we do not have a synthetic colon. We do not have a synthetic...
Now, me and Bryce talked about this a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Right? Which is a weird conversation, I guess, to have. But we've decided that we could probably build something that works. We would just need funding for, because otherwise we could just be like this big.
Just give me a staple gun and some like... What?
We need a rubber band.
Oh, I mean, we can do the rubber band. I was thinking like a rubber hose.
Okay.
And then it in there.
20-foot
like,
one that you can fit in your pocket?
Yes, the one that's like retractable based on flow. And then, and you know what? You can pull it out, right? And then you can use that if you don't, because some people they're hoverers in public bathrooms because they don't want to sit on the seat. If it's made out of the rubber hose, you can just pull that out, direct connect.
I don't understand hovering. I know girls do this a lot.
Girls do it a lot, and from what I understand, girls' public restrooms are grosser than guys.
It doesn't really matter to me, honestly. I'll just sit on any toilet seat.
Yeah, you're gross. We actually, when I was working at the same place, had that conversation.
It doesn't fucking matter.
I'll put like 3 of those papers.
Jordan builds a fucking paper fort and then sits on it.
I don't want to touch this shit.
I don't mind sitting on a seat. That doesn't bother me. But the moment there's piss on that seat, fuck you. Whoever did it, I will cut. If I find out, you're not gonna have it anymore.
Well,
you're gonna have to sit forever because I'm cutting your dick off.
It's an adult's bathroom, at a workplace.
Yeah.
So you piss all over the seat. Fuck you. You should die.
I remember that one day when there was piss, a puddle of piss under the urinal.
Yeah.
It's just like the urinal's there, and they just missed and never thought to change the name.
We talked about this. Remember, it could also be very fat guys
Who can't see it anymore.
so they're just like wherever it goes, it goes.
Hopefully, I'm
You
aiming
can
right.
still aim. Look, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. I will not accept any excuse.
Okay.
What if they were
There you
texting
go,
on their
fucking-
phone?
Jordan said,
What?
there's no excuse.
Don't piss and don't text and piss, folks.
I can do that, and I've never had to piss on the floor.
We never had to.
You're not also extremely obese.
You can see what
I'm
it's
telling you, there's no excuse.
All right.
Okay. All right.
If
You
you're
heard
that
it here
big,
for
don't stand up.
you heard it here first, folks. No one's that big. You always have to see where you're streaming.
See where you're shooting?
Yeah, bro.
Oh god.
Hashtag facts.
So anyway, it makes me mad. And a good example I have though is our buddy Neil, right?
Yeah.
He just got his what is it?
Cornea.
Cornea replaced. They fucking cut his eyeball apart and replaced it with another one.
Yeah.
Now they use a donor, but they can actually grow those now,
Yeah.
right? So
And
why
actually,
can't they just
They
grow
created
in a
bionic
bottle?
cornea as well. It's an
Grow a
8-minute
butthole.
procedure.
Or transplant one from like a donor pig or a donor person?
Because I mean, I would assume that a pig's intestinal tract is very similar to humans because they're like, as far they even use for like practice for what are they, morgues, mortuaries, things like that. For practice, they'll use pig bodies because the pig body is so similar to the human.
Well, yeah, and like the skin and whatnot. But
Yeah.
all I'm saying is no fucking excuse. If I need a new butthole, and they're like, "Well, here's your side back," I'll be like, "What the fuck? Give me a butthole."
I am not. This isn't the flea market doctor. All right. I'm not a real doctor. I demand a real bone.
I think that's reasonable.
I mean, for the prices they want, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
pay for the service.
Yeah.
I demand you fix me and actually upgrade me so I can hover and have direct connect.
And if not, I want to speak to your supervisor.
Yeah, give me your supervisor right
So,
now. Where's the manager, doctor guy?
upgraded butthole. Now it has like stands that shoot out the bottom, right? That hold you in place.
Ooh, auto seat.
Yep.
Bidet, built-in bidet.
Yeah,
There you go.
one of the legs come up, it sprays off your new mechanical butthole.
Yeah, and you just have like a refill cartridge of water, and it's like ice cold or warm based on your preference.
And you don't have to wipe it, because after it sprays it, the butthole spins real fast, and it shoots all the water out.
Second $1 million idea of the day.
Nice.
We're gonna send that to ourselves. Do not original ideal. Please do.
I will say though, that Chris did write in here "sex robot,"
That was the episode he was on.
and I assume that after he did that, he went "sex robot, sex robot."
I would assume so.
Yeah. Guys, I think we're pretty much out of shit to talk about.
No, we're not out of shit to talk about. It's just we've already nailed it so hard. We want to save it for later. Always have more shit.
While you're ahead.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that we give you guys the great quality content that you've enjoyed.
For some
today.
reason, my whole life I've been told just to quit while I'm ahead. I don't understand.
My whole life I've just been told to quit. Like, stop it. What is wrong with you?
Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
No, seriously, stop.
Jordan, I can't. If I could stop, I would have stopped.
What?
Plug everything up.
Plug.
Oh, so Facebook, PBnJ podcast. That's the letter NJ.
Damn right.
Everything, honestly. Twitter at PBnJ podcast.
Yeah, it's all just PBnJ podcast and then the thing. So Facebook, PBnJ podcast on Facebook.
Fancy new website.
Yep.
PBnJpodcast.podbean.com.
Yep. Check that out. Share it. All of our episodes are there.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Like the way it formats and everything is beautiful. You can see the descriptions and the images that I work so hard on.
And absolutely, we would love it
All
if
5
you
minutes.
guys could. The audio's not as good, of course, but share, watch all of our YouTube videos. That would definitely help us out too.
Yeah. Our videos get some views after the fact. Please let us know how this was with the 2 cameras.
Yeah, let us know
If
how
it's
it was.
disorienting, if we should just have 1 camera.
Bigger thumbtacks.
Yeah, we can use bigger thumbtacks next time. Maybe
If we
thumbtack
should-
it right there
if we should
instead.
just die. Just let us know.
Yeah, exactly.
Any and all feedback.
Yeah, sweet.
Though I will warn you that any feedback that's negative will be read in a Dale Gribble voice. You guys are stupid and I don't like you. Pocket things.
You know what? We nailed it.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I go last.
No, I go.
No, I go last.
No, I go.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
You motherfucker.
The benefits of being the sound engineer.
Yeah, right?
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
This was magical.
Yeah, you guys are.
Now we get to take all this down. That's the negative of not having a permanent studio.
Yeah.
I blame you.
I blame him too.
Fuck it, I'll take the blame. I get $300 a month. Fuck you guys.
Later video, guys.
Cheers. Thank you for watching. We love you.